as a lady, sometimes we see ladies not appearing very fine. But because we know ladies love being admired and complimented, we just go ahead and just say, oh, you're looking good. And then the lady just accepts that, oh, she's looking fine. And then we've had cases where the lady now goes out and she's told something different, and she becomes angry with that friend that looked at her and said she was looking fine.
So you don't get to find a guy, tell another guy, this is just a no fine, and then he picks offense. No.
Hello and welcome. This is Let It Be podcast, and I'm Susan Uzono.
I'm Lysias and Susan. Welcome on this channel.
Today we're going to be talking about something that affects all of us and something that is constantly overlooked, but it's on the increase, and it's important that we look deep into it little, and with the aim and the goal that someone somewhere will learn from it. We like to target a ripple effect, but what we're trying to say is, what goes around comes around, and what you sow you reap, and you literally harvest what you sow, Lysias.
Yes, life itself, they call it karma. So they say karma always gets back at you. So that ripple effect is about projecting yourself in the best image that you can, doing all things right as much as you can. I know that we cannot all be perfect all the time, but just be good. That's what it means.
Yeah, just be good. And that's why I want to lend a voice on the increase in hate, and I want to say something. There's something about our generation now where they interpret things, and you will start wondering what you really know as a definition of that thing. When it's interpreted, it starts looking like something that means something different. Okay, let me just give you a typical example. If someone sees another person progressing, and that person is all about you think you're the only one that can get by, or you're not even giving, or you're not being nice and all that. Do you think that's hate?
I think that is hate, because you have to look at the context of the whole matter.
Okay.
Why is this person coming at you the way he or she is? What does that individual hope to achieve by attacking you? You see, I always tell people that my success cannot stop you from succeeding. Neither can your failure also make me fail. All right, so we have more like a level playing ground where we can all achieve what we want to achieve and become who we want to be. So for me, I don't think that is the best thing to do. I don't think it's the best way to go, that you're picking on someone because either the person has done something and is succeeding in it, and then you are envious, thinking that it should be you. Okay? Look at yourself logically, look at yourself critically, and ask yourself, what else can I do? Can I do something better than this person? And then you forge your head and be good. Do the best you can in whatever field that you are in.
Yeah, because a lot of people hide under the guise that, being the voice for the voiceless, we're trying to, caution that person, we're trying to teach that person how to behave and how to be good, a negative delivery, coming from a place of intended positive intention. It just doesn't make sense to me.
No.
So you see people putting somebody down, and I'm saying this because we're on social media and we're using this channel and other social media devices, and then you see a lot of people, some people call themselves, and they are proud of it, that they are really trolls. They're trying to caution. But what's the thin line here? I believe that, as much as they say that it's positive, a lot of people are beginning to see that. In fact, the moment you hear trolls, the first thing that comes to your mind is negativity.
Yes.
There's a negative intention. At what point do people know that, if I want to say something, I must check my motive and be sure that, it's not coming from a place of envy? I think it's just the delivery.
It's the delivery. It's a delivery, because if you look at it critically, you realize that there's no much difference with saying you are criticizing somebody anybody. All right. But you see, when you are criticizing someone, they either say you are a positive critic or a negative critic. But either way, how you deliver your message, how you pass your message across is what determines how that person accepts it. Now, if you pass it very, angry, you pass it like you have a beef or you have a bone to pick with this person, all right, it's no longer, it is not seen as being critic, it's seen as you delivering a hate speech, and then people start looking at it and thinking, what does this person have against you? It's all about how you present the matter and how you deliver it.
With the crowd of people, at the comment section of some videos that I've seen, some content creator videos that I've seen, with the crowd, and when I say crowd, I mean crowd of people, trying to talk down, trying to, make it look like that person has committed a crime, I begin to wonder, are there some benefits in being negative that I'm missing? Or am I the only one here that feels that there are better ways to communicate your intention to someone than to talk down? I believe that our generation needs to also learn the use of the right words.
You see, one thing you have to understand is some of those people use that aspect of life itself to chase clouds.
Okay.
Because our society, I'm sorry to say, our society has become very negative. If you're saying positive things, you're saying things that should edify people, talking about the ills of society, people don't really warm up to you. But when you are verbally insultive and you are very, very critical about how someone else does his thing or how he goes about his relationship, people want to listen to you more. I don't know why that is, but you see, that's how negative to say our society has become, has degenerated to.
Yeah, it's alarming because negative will always be negative. It cannot bet positive, and I cannot help but keep repeating this. It cannot bet positive because we forget that it's not everybody that would impact us that is on social media, and that things like people on social media. And when I say that acts like the way the majority of people, I would not forget to say that there are few people that are also that are in tune with the fact that it takes a lot of work to be there. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort. There are people that have gone a step further to understand, this is just content. These are people that are acting, they are there to make money, they are there to earn a living, and some people have been able to work on themselves like that, so it informs how they react when they see a particular video or a particular content, or they see somebody showcasing some level of wealth, as it were. But you see, the majority of people that have put themselves at that place forget, and this is where I'm driving to, that tomorrow you may be in that same position, or you may be in need of something, and then someone has tagged you bitter because of the way you reacted and responded. What I'm trying to say is, it may be productive now, you may be feeling good about yourself, that you're all outspoken and all vulgar and abusive, but tomorrow it will be counterproductive, because we also know, bear in mind that whatever you do, you're creating an impression about yourself, and that is the image you want people to have about you. So just as you said, it's something that has been celebrated, but it should not be so. It's something that it's even selling. Like negativity sells, like check the news, it just sells and everything. And when you do, and even obscenity, content is just something that people embrace. But what's the future?
The future itself, I think, is bleak. But you see, I don't want people to misunderstand what we are saying here. We're not saying don't criticize. All we are saying is, look at the context, look at what this person is doing. It's okay to call out this person, but look at what this person is doing. Look at if that person's intention is to shed positive light on some aspects of society. It's okay to criticize the person. Criticizing the person is to help the person grow and to help the person build more content. You understand? But don't be negative about it. Don't come at the person as if you have a bone to pick with this person. That's what we are saying.
Yeah, I think what you're also trying to say is that there's a difference between criticism and constructive criticism.
Yes, at that.
Yeah, and also we must bear in mind that the intent, the intention,
Yes,
it matters. You can't fake that. And also, I believe it's one of those things that have been abused. I believe that initially, when people comment on things that they want people to adjust to, it was for the right reasons.
Yeah.
But as usual, there are a lot of things that get abused over time because a lot of people jump on these things like trend, hop in it as if it's something that this is what's reigning now without the knowledge. So anytime you act on something without proper understanding and proper knowledge about it, it seems by the end of the day you end up abusing that thing, or you end up in fact just misinterpreting that thing and it comes out
negative.
Wrongly.
Yes.
That's just the bone of contention here. So I wanted us to look at one side of this now. Do you know that as a lady, sometimes we see ladies not appearing very fine, but because we know ladies love being admired and complimented, we just go ahead and just say, oh, you're looking good, and then the lady just accepts that, oh, she's looking fine. And then we've had cases where the lady now goes out and she's told something different and she becomes angry with that friend that looked at her and said she was looking fine. I don't know, how do the men folks relate when it comes to compliments and that kind of
I think for me, number one is I dress to make myself comfortable.
I want you to give me an example of how men react to each other. Do men like to themselves like that?
No, they don't. I don't know if it has started now, but I used to know growing up where if you dress in a manner that maybe is the color doesn't rhyme, you understand, or you're not up to date, we tell ourselves, guy, this dressing way you do not follow. You understand? And we understand it. Yes.
Oh, men are that candid.
Yes, we understand it, and then what we do is we try to adjust. Okay, what do you think I feel adjust with? You understand? Because we don't want to go out there looking like pickups are beautiful. Looking strange and all whacked up. You understand? So you don't get to find a guy tell another guy, this dress is no fine, and then he picks offense. No. We don't, yes.
Okay, do you know the thing is
well, I don't know about other people.
I think we should strike a balance here. Have those friends that tell you the truth. I think we're saying this on the ripple effect because the choices that we make, have a ripple effect on us, Some people want to surround themselves with people that tell them only what they want to hear.
Yes, that's true.
They feel more comfortable with that. Well, I don't have a problem if you're somebody that, tell yourself the truth. We have people that tell themselves the truth.
Number one, you should be able to tell yourself the truth before someone else says it.
When you surround yourself with people that tell you just what you want to hear, by the end of the day, you're forgetting that you're going to find yourself somewhere that you would have people that don't, that may not even know you and are very frank. So in order to cope, in life, it's best to have those people, a balance. And I'm saying this because I think often, more than not, as a woman and as a female, we tend to just lean towards those people that do us right and just tell us what we want to hear. But truthfully, we also don't play with those that tell us the truth. We know, like we literally know. So I'm saying this on the grounds that there's a lot of misconception that women love people that tell them lies and they love lies. I don't think that's the thing. I just think that we should also do more as ladies to, surround ourselves with people that are balanced. We should just, be balanced. We should also work on ourselves and tell ourselves the truth.
Yeah, I think what affects the ladies is trend in terms of fashion now. You see some Western form of dressings are very revealing, okay? And when you dress like that and somebody tells you your dressing is not fine, you understand, it's possible for the person to pick offense because the person feels, okay, because I am trendy, I'm fashionable, that is why you feel, you understand, you're trying to diss me and all of that. But you see, like we are saying is, first and foremost, tell yourself the truth. Have a mental picture of that dressing and then imagine someone else wearing it. Try to feel or try to imagine how it will look like when you see that person dressed like that. Now, the bottom line is dress good. What we are saying is dress well, be modest in your dressing, make sure you appear good, but don't appear in a manner that is unbecoming, that is too revealing. Let me use that word.
I would agree and disagree at the same time, because some people really don't care about this trend, but a lot of people also care about the trend. And I'm still saying something. Let it be. It's about not just doing what you think is right, it's doing the things that are acceptable and things that that people can relate with and say, okay, yeah, she's conforming to what is expected. So you're not, a tree cannot make a forest, so you're not just on your own, because a lot of people battle the fact that people are not complimenting them, people are not being nice to them, people are people, even there's an extra mile of people trying to stalk some people and trying to molest them and all that. It's unnecessary to call the wrong this thing to yourself, attention to yourself. So what we're trying to say is be true to yourself and know you're in a society and there are things that are accepted. It may look like it's been accepted on a music video or on social media, but you're going to go and you're going to meet real people and know that there are people that are of different age groups too. And so that daddy and mommy, they may be old school, but at least they know what decency will never go out of vogue.
It can never go out.
I think that's the bottom line.
Yes.
It will never go out of vogue. Another thing I wanted to talk about is, so some weeks back I saw how a particular content creator, I know you cannot please all your fans, but I saw how she reacted when she was being put down by a particular fan and all that, and she reacted by understanding that the person is talking from a place of, okay, things are not working for her, and she went ahead to even give the person something. So I think that we must, even if we have people that come at us with hate, just as the Bible says, we should even love those that despisefully use us. As much as we cannot really erase the fact that there are people that will just hate on what they don't have, hate on what they admire, hate on the things that they cannot change, they just hate for hating's sake. As much as we will have people like that, we should also know that there's a ripple effect on how we react now when we are being faced with this type of issue. I think we should just be a bigger person.
Of course.
And then, just try and understand that there was a time that we also were at that point, because we thought that it may not be, your story may not be the same with that person. You may have not gone an extra mile, but there was a time where you just saw someone driving back and you'd be like, blood money, and all that. So we should always remember that, we have grown now. These people will also grow. What do you think?
I don't believe that everything is negative. Sometimes positive thing can actually come out as being negative. For you to just step back, look at it critically, and pick out, glean, as it were, the more valuable informations from it, and improve yourself. Yes, I think that's the best thing to do. Every criticism, every troll, every act of hatred, just be patient, listen to what the person is saying, and pick out some positive nuggets, as you were, from those talks, and use it to grow.
I think by the end of the day, we are all content creators.
Yes.
Because those that also show this level of hate, I don't believe that they go about their day hating all through. No one can manage that kind of energy. So I just feel that everybody is just trying to keep up a face and it's just a coping mechanism. But all we're trying to say is what you sow is what you reap. So you need to be careful how you go about this. I mean, there are better ways of saying your mind. I think some people, it gives them this relevance to know that, we caution this person and the person has changed and all that. But
it's good. You see, that's the positive part. That's the positive aspect we're looking at it. That the person has picked out some good information from what you're trying to say and has bettered himself and has improved. But for you out there going after people, also pick out something good about yourself. Develop yourself. Don't only be in that sphere or that mold of hatred and criticism. Also improve yourself so someone can see you and say, this person has really grown, is a better person today. I think that's the bottom line of it all.
Yeah, that's the bottom. And I've also learned over time that some people don't even know they are being negative or vulgar or abusive, because that's the way they know how to express themselves.
You have a point.
Being a bigger person here also can mean you telling the person, no, you shouldn't have said this thing this way.
Yes.
Oh, no, these things that you said really hurt me. Not just for you to just carry along, and you've timed that person and marked that person for demolition in your mind, and you are now saying, okay, this I would do like that. No. I think we should also go an extra mile to educate people that when you talk like this, when you use this type of mean words, it means, something else. You will be amazed that some people will really, really change because they didn't know they offered. Oh, it's trendy. One person that I'm following said the same thing yesterday, and I just wanted to use it. I just wanted to use that curse word because I felt, it would make me look like I know what's up, But what we're trying to say in essence is just stay clear of negativity. By all means, always improve yourself. Find a better ways, as it were, of reaching out. If you're a fan, you want to correct whoever, there will always be feedback. You want to give feedback. There should be a better way. Once it's something that you will not take, just as Lysias said, if it's something that when you are the other side, when the coins flip and you're on the other side, you will not take, then know that when you're dishing it out to somebody, that means it's coming from somewhere. I know you're sowing a seed.
Of course.
That will bounce back by the end of the day.
Most definitely.
Yes. We want to know about ripple effect. What was that thing that you felt that this thing cannot hurt me, but you did it and it hurt you? Ripple effect can be so dangerous that it can even be a thought in your mind about something negative and then it becomes real. Let's really watch our thoughts. It's that serious. It may not be something an intention towards somebody, maybe just a thought. So I think one way to purify your mind, and when those thoughts come, just rebuke it. Just tell yourself, no, I'm not going to think this type of thoughts. You need to work on it. These thoughts come. They come like we're wired to think a lot of thoughts.
At the same time,
accept these things. They come. We attract them. We see them. We need to be conscious and work on, surrounding ourselves and doing right so that our reality will not be a product of an unwanted thought that we did not handle.
They say when you're pointing one finger at someone else, the remaining three are pointing back at you.
Lysias, one will be wondering, we've talked about hate, and then if all this is hate, so what next? Somebody may just be wondering, so what do I do if these things are going to bring ripple effect? Is there no positive side? Well, if you show love, there is a positive side of it that would also bounce back any day, anytime. It's just the energy that you're giving out, and that's why we want to call on you to subscribe, share, comment, and hit that notification bell, so when we drop a video, you are first to know. That is one way to also sow a seed that you will reap.
Be a good person. I know you're already being a good person. Try and be a better person. You understand? Criticize, but don't be hateful. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, don't forget our question. The question for the day is, what did you do that, bounce back, both positive or negative? But we're trying to, lend our voice because of the increase in the negative. We're not saying that positive things are not happening, but we're just trying to make people, decamp from negativity and then come to positivity, because that's where we win.
Yes, that's where we win.
Any day, anytime. But this is all we have for you today on Let It Be Podcast. Let It Be Podcast. In case you're watching for the first time, it's all about talking about real life experience and bringing to you issues, lending our voice in a direction when people are overlooking, just to let us know that there's something about us. We're unique. We have something in common, and our goal is that you will experience that peace that you deserve.
Go check out our channel and also share your comments. Share with your friends and your loved ones and let them know what's happening on this podcast. We are glad you are part of us.
Yeah, we're glad you're part of us. Well, that is all for now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you some other time.